What's this one? Alright, let me try to focus. Where are we? Ow, my eyes. It burns. Get out of here. What am I doing? Conditions. Alright. We're still going through the fundamentals. Yeah. Why does this keep opening, bro? I'm done with it. Oh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm done with this. I really need to just plan for this fundamentals. Anyways. I'm not gonna lie. I'm good. I just need to watch these and then good to go. And if you're wondering why the hell is your title got a master's involved when you're learning about conditionals?
So let's take a look at.
Sorry. I have some lovely news to tell you. I am not in university. Danny SG. It's a pleasure to see you. Think about conditionals.
So let's take a look at.
You know, someone made that code in my stream yesterday, Kayla, saying if the name is Shiesty, print LMESYD.
Well, hello one and all, and welcome to our short on conditionals. We'll see here how we can use these things called conditionals to ask questions in our program and have our program take different paths depending on the answers to those questions. Now I have here a program called recommendations.py, and the goal of this program is to be able to recommend some card games to a user based on their preferences for difficulty and the number of players they want to play with. So it seems like our program should be able to take multiple paths, recommending to a user the right card game based on any given input the user might give to our program. Well, the first thing we should probably do is ask the user a question themselves to get data on how they're feeling about what kind of card game they want to play. So I'll first ask them a question using the Python input function to get some user input. And as we've seen before, I can give as input to input a string that will ask, let's say, a question to the user. Maybe the first question is, do you prefer difficult or casual card games? So difficult or casual. And why don't we store the result of whatever the user typed in a variable, maybe this one called difficulty, just like this. Now, next question would be, well, how many players do you want to play with? Do you want maybe multiplayer, as in more than one player, or do you want a single player game? Single player, just like this. And why don't we, just for consistency, capitalize these, just like that. And now, if I store this in the players variable, I'm able now to see that I have two variables storing both the difficulty the user wants and the number of players they might want to play with. Now, the question then becomes, how do we recommend a game based on the input the users gave us? Well, we have down here a function called recommend. I can simply pass as input to recommend a game, and we'll see in our terminal, you might like space followed by the game name itself. But that doesn't help us really up here. We can certainly call recommend, but how can we make sure the game actually depends on the input the user gave us? Well, for that we can use a conditional. And in Python, to make a conditional, we have this keyword called if. If. And if is followed by something called a Boolean expression, more on those later, but essentially a question we can ask that has a yes or no response. Now, maybe the first question I could ask is the difficulty here equal to, in this case, difficult? That is, did the user type in difficult, capital D? I'll go ahead and make sure this goes on a new kind of block in my code just for style's sake. And for now, why don't I leave this branch of code as just dot, 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 meaning I'll get back to it a little bit later. So this is our first conditional. We're asking the question, did the player type in capital D difficult for difficulty? And then whatever code is indented will run if this condition, this Boolean expression, is true. Okay, so what else could we do? Well, presumably the user might not always type in difficult. They could type in casual, for instance. Well, in that case, we could actually specify what should happen in the case that this condition is not true. Notice how on line 6, indented here, we'd have a branch in our code that will run if this condition is true, difficulty is equal to capital D difficult, but otherwise, else, if that's not the case, we'll run whatever code is now indented on line 8 and beyond if we'd like. So a good first question to ask, but now I think we should ask another question too about the number of players as well. So if, let's say, the player typed in difficulty difficult, but then we might also want to ask them, well, how many players do you want to play with? That could inform our recommendation. Within this branch, I could also ask another question. I could say, if players is equal to maybe multiplayer, dot, 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 then we could probably recommend some given game in this case. But of course, similar to difficulty, a player or a user could actually type in something different than multiplayer. They could type in single player, so we could make use of else here as well. Else, dot, dot, dot. So now we're kind of building up the branches of this program. Within this branch of difficult games, we'll ask the player if they prefer multiplayer or single player, and if multiplayer, we'll take this path. If single player, we'll take this path. Let's do the same thing down below here, because even if the player specifies casual, well, we still want to make an informed decision of whether they wanted multiplayer or single player games too. So I'll go ahead and ask the same question. If players equals multiplayer, just like this, we'll have one branch of our code. Else, we'll have another branch just like this. And notice now there are 4 branches, 4 places we could end up with, which kind of makes sense. If we have given the player 2 options, difficulty and players, each of which has 2 possible inputs, well, there are 4 possible games we could recommend. So if a player wants a difficult multiplayer card game, maybe recommend to them poker, for instance. So I'll recommend poker. If they want a difficult single-player game, we could perhaps recommend to them maybe a game called Klondike, which is the kind of the classic solitaire game if you're familiar. But down below, let's see down here, if they want a casual game that is multiplayer, we could recommend maybe a game like Hearts. And if they want a casual, maybe single-player game, we could recommend one, maybe one like Clock, which is really just luck-based. So here now we have 4 games to recommend based on the input the user gave us. And this is our conditional structure. We're using conditionals to actually modify how our program runs, having it take different pathways depending on the input the user gave us. So let's try it. If I were to, in this case, run Python of recommendations.py and enter difficult, let's say difficult, and multiplayer, which game do you think we should get? Well, probably in this case, poker. Difficulty was difficult, so we'll be inside of this branch here. Now, players is now going to be multiplayer, so we'll end up at this branch here. I'll hit enter, and we'll see you might like poker, so pretty good. But what could go wrong in this case? So maybe the user is a little more malicious than we think they might be. Maybe they don't want even a casual game. They want something that's like a medium difficulty as well. So I'll type in medium, and maybe they want not just a multiplayer or a single player game, they actually want a 2-player game. And notice how these inputs are not explicitly talked about inside of our conditional, so I'm curious where we'll end up. If I hit enter here, we'll see you might like Clock. Now, Clock is definitively a single-player game, so we should not have ended up at Clock here, but there is a reason that we did. So we asked the question here, if difficulty is equal to capital D difficult, then we'll do this branch here. If that's not the case, though, we'll be in this branch down below here. Now, there are many other options besides just capital D difficult. A user could type in this case, I typed in medium, and because that was not equal to difficult, well, we're going to end up in this branch down here. And similarly, I typed in 2-player, which is definitely not multiplayer, so we then ended up at this particular branch here. So else is good when there are no other options you want to test for, but in this case, I'd argue we want to test if the user actually typed in this case, casual or single player explicitly. So let's see how we could do that with these conditionals. Well, it turns out there's one more keyword beyond if and else, one called elif, which is kind of an elision, if you will, a collision of both else and if. And it's a way of asking some question if the prior condition was not true. So here I did ask if difficulty is equal to difficult, capital D, but otherwise if it's not, elif, we could ask some other question as well. Maybe I'll ask if difficulty was equal to, in this case, casual, just like this with a capital C. And that opens up for me some new branch in my conditional structure. Now it seems to me that I actually want to move this conditional structure inside the branch that explicitly asks for casual games. So I'll go ahead and copy and paste this and move it inside this branch. And now, what should happen if we end up at this else branch here? Well, we know the player didn't type in difficult. We know they didn't type in casual. So maybe we could print something else entirely. We could say, maybe enter a valid difficulty, letting them know that we don't really know how to recommend games that are not either difficult or casual in this case. Now, what else can we do inside here? I think there's still the same problem with these two conditional structures here. Let's make use of elif here as well. I'll say elif players is equal to single player, just like this. That opens up a new branch that I can then move Klondike into. And then down below, why don't I print, maybe enter a valid number of players, just like this. I'll do the same thing down below. In fact, I can copy and paste this for now down to this branch here, our casual branch. And now, oops, we want to make sure I actually change these recommendations to hearts and clock. And I think that should be set for us. So what have we done? We've made it able for us to actually check if the user has entered a value different from what we expected. We're now more flexible and less trusting of the user. So let's try this. I'll go ahead and I will run Python of recommendations.py. I'll hit enter. and I'll type in, let's say, a casual game, maybe multiplayer, and that should put us at hearts, let's say. I see hearts, that's good. Now let's be a little more malicious. If I type in something like, medium and maybe 2-player as well, where do you think we'll end up? Well, it seems like we should end up in enter a valid difficulty. So we'll see, hit enter, and we will see enter a valid difficulty. So I argue that this program should work for us. If we were to enter in all combinations of difficult, single player, multiplayer, or casual, we'd get the right game that we would want to be recommending in this case. Now there are still some improvements to be made. Notice one here is this idea of copying and pasting. We'll probably do better than that. But for that, we need to learn more about this idea of a Boolean expressions. More on that another time.
Excellent. Always loud.
Well, hello one and all, and welcome to our short on Boolean expressions. Now, in an earlier short on conditionals, we wrote some program to recommend to the user some card games, depending on their level of preferred difficulty and the number of preferred players in this case. So let's think of ways to improve the design of this program. When we left off, we noted that there's a lot of repetition here in terms of code. In particular, if we look at lines 6 through 11 and lines 13 through 18, we'll notice these are pretty much the same, or at least asking the same kinds of questions. Here we have the same conditional, the same conditional, the same conditional, the same conditional. We could probably do a bit better than this. So in what ways could we do better? Well, let's think through how we could perhaps check to see from the very beginning if the user gave us the right input we're looking for. Remember, we want to make sure the user entered in either difficult or casual, either multiplayer or single player, not some other choice in this case. So how could we do that? We can actually make use of these conditionals again. If I go down below where I get the user's input here and ask a question, I could probably ask a question of what is the value of difficulty, and is it either difficult or casual, or is it not? So I'll go ahead and ask if, let's say, difficulty equals difficult, just like this. And if this was all I knew about Boolean expressions, I have to leave it as this. But thankfully, I actually don't need to do that if I know more about these things called Boolean expressions, these expressions here that come after our conditionals. Now it turns out that Boolean expressions are simply these questions that have yes or no values. And we see here one example of a Boolean expression. Difficulty equals, meaning is equal to, capital D difficult. That is a question that has a yes or no, true or false response. But I can actually do more than just ask or compare two values in a Boolean expression. I can actually combine Boolean expressions into one longer one using Boolean operators. So in Python, we have access to 3 of them, and we'll show one here now, one called OR. So it seems to me I care if difficulty is either difficult or casual. So I could ask this all in one breath, one question, if you will, using OR as well. I'll now type in some other logical expression here. Difficulty equals is equal to, in this case, casual. And now I have one longer logical expression here. Difficulty is equal to difficult, or difficulty is equal to casual. And now if either one of these two expressions is true, the entire expression will be true as well. But it seems to me this actually isn't quite what I want. I want to check if the user actually did not enter difficult or casual. So thankfully, I can make use of another Boolean operator, one called not. And not can negate the value of a logical expression. If it is true, it will negate that true to a false. If it is false, it will negate that false to a true value. Or in other words, same equivalent between yes and no values too. So if I were to think about this as one long logical expression, I could encase it in these parentheses. This means this is a separate logical expression that should be evaluated first. Then I can actually prepend this logical operator, not, which will take the result of this logical expression here and negate it. And remember, in Python, these logical expressions return true or false values. So if it is true that the user has entered in if it is true that the user entered in either difficult or casual, our expression here will be false, will not do whatever is indented in this particular branch of our code. If, though, the opposite is true, the user has not entered in either difficult or casual, we will run whatever code is inside of this particular branch. So what code should we run? Well, we saw below, we kind of wanted to just prompt the user and say, you should need to enter a valid difficulty. So I will copy and paste this print here and put it up top instead.
Yeah.
And I think now we could actually get rid of this else in our conditional structure. So we're simplifying things a little bit down below as well. Well, what else should we do? Ideally, our program shouldn't keep running after we tell users to enter a valid difficulty. So we could type, in this case, return, saying this is the end of our program in this particular case. Now I can do a similar thing for the number of players. Why don't I actually just kind of copy and paste this for now, because it's the same structure, and let me try to modify it so it actually fits this new use case here. Well, in this case, I care if a player entered the right number of players. So instead of comparing difficulty, I'll compare players in this case, and I'll ask the question, is players either multiplayer or single player, just like this. And so now, if the user has not done that, I'll go ahead and say enter a valid number of players. Notice the same thing we said down below on lines 18 and 25. So now we can really simplify things. If I can get rid of this line, 24 and 25, and even lines 17 and 18, I think we're in a better spot for these conditionals down below. And moreover, we can actually alert the user immediately when they haven't typed in the right value to our program. So what have we done? We've now seen here how we can use these logical expressions and actually Boolean expressions and Boolean operators to combine these together and ask more complex questions about user input. We could probably still do a little bit better down below here. One other way to write this would be to specify some more complex questions. Notice how there's some repetition here, kind of having the same conditional structure inside of these two branches. We could make this, I would argue, a little bit better designed, or at least a little more readable in this sense. So what if we did this instead? What if we tried trying to combine these questions into one? Well, here, notice how I'm recommending poker if difficulty is difficult and players is multiplayer. Well, I could represent that same question I just asked in English, is difficulty equal to difficult, and players equal to multiplayer, in a single logical expression using another.
And yeah, okay. What else is there? Yeah.
How could we think about this? Well, if it's not these three combinations, there's only one more to recommend, so I will recommend in this case the last game, one called Clock, for casual single-player card games. Well, I'll type in maybe medium as it incorporate the same logic, but this now highlights ways we can actually combine various questions into more complex ones as well. That's it for this short. We'll see you next time.
I think so. Okay, more problems to do. Let's see if I can do this. What's this? Alright, set the computer and set it into science again. Nice. And okay. Implement a program that also uses a question. Great question. Inverse everything. Okay. very dark to Cody to find the syntax. Oh, I did something wrong, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Include cd tip. Bro. Okay, something's wrong. Surely it should. Oh, I guess it is. Is it? Is it? No, it's not. Why is everything white? I'm not racist. Float around this. Case full. don't know what I did. Alright, now, finally. Huh? Alright. I thought it was this. What is this? Oh no, no, no. No. You liar. I'm smart. Ish. Yeah, I'm just, how do I say it? There's already no conditions. And inputs, it's just, I want to get the fundamentals right before I go back to making projects. Should I take up? No. Yeah, you can. You can. No, 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 no. Oh my days. Oh. Oh. I still don't need to. man. Just started coding Python with just a little experience. Hey, you're doing better than me. You're doing better than me. Like, I'm learning Python and the fundamentals. I'm not even in uni, actually. But yeah, it's fun to learn the basics before I go back to making projects. I spoke with my lecturer, or teacher, and lecturer, tutor, yesterday, and he told me, pick a language, know why you want to do it, and just do projects. This is pretty good advice. Am I cheating? No. What's the problem now in my code? I just needed to add another condition. Never mind. Let me see. Input of 42 with spaces on either side yields output of yes, expected yes, not no, slash n. So this didn't work. It's kind of weird. But I know 42 is yes. I'm trying to get the input of 42 with spaces on either side to give an output of yes for this question. That's the answer. You think I can do 2 of these? No way. It's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. No! 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 Ah, man. It wasn't gonna work anyway. So I need to be able to input 42 with spaces. Oh, I see. So have you to do question equals 4. No, I fixed it. Basically, what happened was this question prompts you to input what the answer is to blah blah blah. And if the answer is 42, print yes. And if it's not any of these conditions, print no with space. Yeah. very much. I don't understand, but now I do. But yeah. Somehow I just stripped it, the space, so yeah, I'm chilling. Alright. Q. 2022. Just to double check. There we go. Very good here. I'm going to copy this. Just give me a second. There we go. Paste this here. Oh man, yeah. Anyways. Oh, it's fine anyways. Right, don't worry. Yeah, that's that done. Home Federal Savings Bank. Another one.
Hey. Wait a second. You didn't say hello.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. $100. I get $100.
No,
huh?
no, I said hello.
No, you said hey.
What? Hey is hello. Same thing.
No, the ad said that the bank's going to pay $100 if you're not greeted with a hello.
You're taking that much too literally. Now, sir, do you have any business to transact?
No, I want to speak with the manager.
Well, he's not here right now.
Then I'll be back.
Now?
Yeah, I was in here the other day and I went up to that teller and he didn't say hello.
Well, you are entitled to $100. That's our policy.
Yeah, but he wouldn't give me the money.
Mm-hmm. Jim, can I see you for a second?
Yes, can you give me a minute?
Yeah. He'll, be right over.
Distracting myself. I kind of get the gist. So it's $100. You got green that starts with an H. That's $20. Chrome accepts. In a Firehorde bank, we will implement a program that prompts the user for greeting. If it starts with hello, output $0. If it starts with an H, but not hello, output 20. Otherwise, output $100. Ignore any leading white space in the user's greeting. Treat the user's greeting case instantly. A leading white space, huh? What's it called? It's case sensitive, isn't it? dare you? I said I deserve compromise. No, I knew it wasn't gonna work. I need to check. How do I get something to check if there's a character for H? Hint, 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 hint. Oh, string comes with quite a few methods. I mean, let's check if there is a character for H. Oh, find. Ah. Find. Return the lowest index in the string. Substrings. I mean, I can try, I guess. Oh. Goodness gracious. I don't want to do that. Surely there's a better way of doing this. Guess not. $20 it is. Alright. You're looking for know-how for letters in the string? Yeah. Sorry I keep reading the chat late. I'm very tired. Check 50. It says 50. Oh my days. Oh, I get it. Kind of. No. I need to stop doing that. Guess will help. see. Oh, I hate this. I'm back to square one. Ooh. GG X return true. What is this? If you want to tell yourself that Python is easier than you think, and you just need to speak English. Alright. Thank you. Python is easier than you think, you just need to speak English. just saying this too complicatedly. I'm just making it too complex. You used to do it in college. So great. Loved it so much. Oh, that's nice, man. Real nice. I might have to change the title, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you don't hear what I say? I need to test it. Oh, my keyboard is loud. Alright. Oh, you don't hear what I say? Oh, I see now. Oh, I see now. Can you hear me now? Oh, what was I? Oh, I see now. Hello? Hello? Maybe it's just me. I need to try to speak louder. It's always a problem with me. Like, I never speak my voice out. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I really do need to try to speak louder because even like in primary school, I live in the UK, by the way. In primary school, I was always the quiet kid, I guess. I know it sounds kind of cringe, I guess, but it's true. Like, even now, sometimes I have to speak up because I can't, or I just don't speak loud enough, and I don't know. I don't know. I think someone's playing the script backwards. I need to get rid of the notification. Steam. I think it's my speakers too, I don't know. No. Nah. Sound chill in the school. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Well, I shouldn't start assuming, should I? Thank you. Appreciate it. A lot, actually. No, that's not R1. That's definitely no R1. Alright, I'm gonna try to fix this and then I'm gonna go do some other schoolwork. You know one thing? No, I probably shouldn't say this. But even though people can say that I haven't learned much since starting this, like streaming, like I started this for accountability, right? Be right back. Alright. I'm gonna still say it though. I started this for accountability, and I have to say, man, it's really interesting an experience doing this stuff. Is because I do like this stuff, like problem solving, right? But it's just I never really got around to it for a lot of reasons, man. And to get started now before I'm even going to university, it's like, you know, there's genuine hope that I can do something, you know. I think you can delete the is not because the hello is hard. Oh yeah. Thanks. I need to change this condition to. But this is fine. If greeting is hello, that's fine. I just need to find the middle ground because else means bring $100. Let me try say the problem out loud. Alright. This takes off any leading white space, I think, and this uncapitalizes it, so that's fine. This condition's fine. I just need to find a condition where it takes from any string hello and then print $0. Right. Then that's fine. I think that's what it wants me to do anyway. So no, it doesn't. As long as it starts with hello. Yeah. That's how as long as it starts with hello. If it has a H in, then print $20. What's happening? Oh! If the leading character is a H. 1 second. Alright. Okay. If O is in my variable, print 20. Yeah. Have the return. Alright. If greeting has the letter H in it, print 20 does. No finding, no nothing. Yeah, I'm cooked. Yeah, it's over. Alright. No, I can't give up yet. It's probably like the easiest stuff ever. I just don't know the specific syntax for it. I know what I need to do. Do you want, then I tell you to do it. I really don't want to, because Harvard has a honesty policy. So if I asked for the answer and you told me, then yeah, I can't really take it. Yeah, this. What's not reasonable? See their solution, so it's this one. Okay, let me check here about assessments. Yeah, you're just gonna have to watch me struggle with something that's very easy until I get it. Actually, you know what? What's the time? Give me 13 minutes. Or when the time on the bottom right says 8 o'clock or 8:20 p.m. And you can tell me if you want to. But I know that the best way to learn is not by cheating. And I don't want to cheat. Technically, it doesn't count as cheating, but okay. Yeah, if you use pseudocode. But you already did that, so don't do it. Never mind. I'm sorry. Gosh. You know the Odin project? Apparently it's a nice one to learn. I tried like one day and dropped because I'm lazy. I'll probably drop it in half a day. No, I haven't heard it. What is it? What is it about? What do you have to do? What do you have to make? What the hell? Okay, what the hell is going on? It's a site to learn code. The friend that works in CS gave me that thinking I have the will to do it. But it actually looked nice, I think, from when I started. Oh. Whoops. I might have a go at it after this. What the? I'm taking a peek. Yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. Let me just write it down. Look at the project. So, yeah. I'll try to remember. Which means I'll probably try to rush finish this quickly. I will ask for another hint as well. Alright, okay. Think of it like English. Right. Yeah, I should be careful. It's because I need to fix that. It's because I don't really expect people to join my stream, like, at all. But then when people do, it's like, oh, I forget there's actual people but I don't know, watching my stream. So I just keep forgetting, and then bro, my name's been on here like how many times? I just don't care. But I will probably fix. I need to fix that. I'll fix it by tomorrow. If I don't, then I'm finished. But here we are. Yeah. Alright, I've had enough. It is the find method, right? Let me try this for the first condition. I'll change it back. I need to... See? Alright. So... Okay, what am I doing? I made it that, so as long as hello is in there. As long as hello is in there, then now it's $0. Even this is $0. I'm learning. Hold on, I am learning. Kinda. By the way, why not Twitch? Can't be bothered. Well, it's not, I don't know. It's not like I can't be bothered. I like YouTube. There's a lot of other streamers that are better than me doing / have done the same thing. Bro, I need to change this. Doing or have done the same thing. So yeah, for some reason I just went on YouTube. I guess because YouTube just might be easier for them. I don't know. I mean, this was super easy to set up on OBS, so I couldn't complain. And another reason was for accountability, because I wanted to see and track all the videos that would get posted as streams on my channel. And the reason why I did that on YouTube is because I know how to, it's just easier to do on YouTube than Twitch, because on Twitch you can stream, but you have to like, I don't know what you have to do to post the videos, so yeah, unless it's like I'm just an idiot, I just find YouTube easier in general. So, okay, now we're back to here. Oh, we're way back. I forgot. I didn't forget. I just cooked. Alright, Joe. Oh yes. see it. I need glasses. Right by the buzzer. I did it! I did it! I think I did it. Imagine this, I think I did it and it just shows all red. I refuse to believe. I don't want to see what I've just seen. I'm gonna have to get off. Yeah, I'm changing the title. I'm changing the title to Coding Every Day Until I Get Employed at McDonald's. Alright, I give up. Goodness gracious me. Bro, I thought I had it because... What was it? I thought I had it because I said this. And then it said $20. Which meant that I found the H, right? Do this, it's $20, right? Let's play. I think that, yeah. Let's play the Y hat. I want to hint, please. As a conversation thing about the assessment. I'm supposed to change this to a leading. I swear. I swear, it's like I'm trading. I'm just gambling with each attempt. That's what it feels like sometimes. I'm so tired. Am I American? No. I'm not. I am from the very depressing United Kingdom. So you probably wouldn't believe me because of the title as well. But I'm not even in college, like the same level of college. I'm in, I guess, high school. Yeah, high school. I think that's what it is, right? Let me check. Yeah, high school, secondary education. guess. Yeah, so it's gonna take a long time to get what I'm saying in the title. We'll get there. Decompose. I don't want to say I need a hint, but there's only so much pride I can have until I have to throw in the towel. Ah man, I don't even feel good about checking this. How are you doing? You're at 20. Expected this, not $0. Alright. So if I put what's up, what's up means should say $100. I need the leading character. Oh man, this is depressing. It's within my logic. It's within my logic. Alright. I really need to do some schoolwork. Please come back in. Oh man. Yep, okay, that's fine. page or something, so you can't use this one. Yes, please. There we are. I'm just trying to make my head click. See things like this? Yeah. If if right, if h is in your variable, do this. Everything like this is a no, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. The if function is the if, the so is the colons. For example, you define what is other things. I can kind of understand it. But I didn't know you could write an if statement like that to check if the string is in. Serious? Wait. Don't piss me. No, no, no. No, you can't. Not too far. I don't even know that's a thing. What? I didn't even know that was a thing. And the video didn't even tell me. Update 50. Wait, I want to check something. If greeting is render. Oh. What? I don't even know. How do I do this? It's invalid syntax. What? Okay. I'm gonna give myself the benefit of the doubt because I didn't even know that in was a actual thing. Ooh my gosh. Alright. Yo. I need to start, bro. That's how you know I've just started. That's how you know I've just started. I'm disappointed in myself, man. Anyways. GG. Oh my days. I've had enough, man. Oh. No, because how so? Because I don't even know that is was a function. Which is why I'm relearning the fundamentals. I just need to double make sure that this works. If it doesn't, I'll just do the same thing. Oh, it's different. Let's see this. How dare you? Okay, but I understand it. Okay. So now it just checks for the H. So I need the H to be a leading character. But that in function actually helps a lot. No, I can't do that either. Wait, hold on. You know what this reminds me of in Elite? That's not. Right, oops.
See you.
Field code. Give me a second. I'm gonna try VSC. So no, there's no point. What is L strip? L strip removes the leading character, and so depending on what's in here, as long as you surround it with quotation marks, like this, it's gonna remove it if it's the first character. But if I just leave it, it removes white space, which I kind of need to keep on there. So let me copy you. Man, I'm tired. No, I'll try with that guy. Copy this. You didn't get it? Alright, let me run this and then I'll tell you afterwards. need to. Yeah, sorry, it's delayed, so it's like. It's kind of bad. I need to check the delay too. A lot of stuff, lots to do. I need to check. You know, let me explain what outstrip is. This. Outstrip. Return a copy of the string with the leading characters removed. And Charles arguments string specifying the self characters to be removed. If omitted or if nothing's put in there, it defaults to removing white space, so just spaces. And I think I need to. Ow, eyes. I think I need this. What's my problem? What's the problem? Hello, Light Yagami. This is my perfect victory. That's right. I win. Sorry. I'll take a potato chip and eat it. My brain goes dead. Yeah, me too. I've been stuck on this for the past 1.5 hours. And look at the title I made. L string. So anything, how do I say it? Anything that's before this. Okay, so grow. Oh, I got the refs here. Anything. How do I? Okay, you see the space that I highlighted? That's the leading character, right, of this whole string. I'm just gonna call it string because why not, right? If I put L strip, it takes away the leading character, right? In this case, if I were to, I'm not gonna. That can't be. I might have to go after this, but if I were to do L strip G, can I try without the L strip? Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay, I understand. I'm just gonna try it without. I'm gonna copy this, and then I'm gonna try. See, I shouldn't be able to say what. Oh, I can just use and. Is not. Probably like the worst condition ever. And is not. I need something better. You can find the first occurrence of a given character in a string in Python using the string.index method. This method returns the index of the first occurrence of the specified character. If the character is not found, it raises a value error. Give me a second. Oh, I can't really do this. Let me try this in VSC. Practice rate. Oh yeah. Ooh. No. Oh. I keep forgetting. At least that works. I can't use index. Syntax warning is with string overall. Did you mean it's equal to? No. Unless you don't know what the problem is. Now I got another error. Ladies and gentlemen, we got another error. And that said, the fishing, I can't be bothered. Type error is not iterable. Yep, nice. I don't want to give up though. I'm sure it's something. I'm sure it's the easiest thing ever. Alright. Try something else. Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Chill, chill, chill. Oh my gosh, he might have carried me, he might have carried me. Oh my gosh. 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 Chill, chill. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Let me check it. Please let me go to bed. 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 Please let me go to sleep. I want to go to bed. 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 Please, 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 please. Please, please, please. No! Ooh. Do you want to do CS studies? Yeah, I do. That's why I'm starting this, man. Imagine I start this in uni, bro. Like, there's people who know, like, object-oriented programming. There's people who know, what is it called? Discrete maths. I have nightmares about it. I'm already having nightmares about it. I'm gonna look like that one dude in this one picture, meme, where he's happy before he does his engineering degree, and then after he graduates from it, he looks completely out of it. Man. Oh, what was this space? Oh, yeah, I need to use. I need to use this too. I need to move this out. How did I check for the space? Was it case for? Was it not strip? What sounds like? What's up, Build? $100. What's happening? $100. How you doing? $20. Hello, Newman. Just do the same thing, right? You told me. Oh, wait. Chill out. The things I'd rather have nightmares than just do nothing all my life, you know? Like, this is, sadly enough, this is like one of the only things I can do. Well, right now I'm doing IT, which is why I haven't done much programming. Because IT and computer science are kind of different. Like, there's, like, my course, even though I can use it to study computer science at university, it's it has me learning about business. Like, well, I don't have my own company. Yeah, I'm a sheep. No. Like, I don't want to have to learn about my own company in IT. I'd rather learn about my own company in business, because that's business, not IT. It's kind of weird, and which is why I'm so bad, because I'm learning about business. Anyways, enough ranting. Let's look at the first one. Yields up of $0. Expected $0, not $20. I think I need this. It's not. What's up, man? Don't get your hopes up. This isn't some like machine learning or anything. I'm not even in uni, bro. Hey, hello, it's $20. Wow. Oh, that's weird. What am I building? I'm struggling to build. No, I'm joking. I'm not that. I'm struggling to build a program that takes a input for hello and prints $0. If you were to input in this line of text greeting a string that starts with the letter H, then it outputs $20. And if you don't meet both of those conditions and input something else, this prints $100. It's in reference to a series? I think so, like an old series. So that's what I'm just trying to do. I might be done actually. What's it called? Bank. Oh my gosh, I did it. Oh, I did it, man. Oh my gosh. How long was that? 2 hours. I'm cooked. 2 flipping hours, bro. And I did it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, kill me now. What's the time? It's 9 PM. Goodness gracious, man. Oh my gosh, I am hard boiled. Yeah, you're not seeing me getting a master's, bro. I might have to change the title. No, I'm joking, I'm done. done, man. I'm done. Congrats, thank you. GG finally, thanks. Like 2 hours, bro. GG. Bro. Goodness gracious me. Nah, man, get that masters. Yeah, I really want to, man. I want to, cause right now it's the only thing that's okay. I don't want to make it sound bad, but right now the only thing that's keeping me motivated to do anything and giving me structure in my life is basically this. Because I know in a business sense, getting a master's in any degree, depends on what you get, can open up so many doors, but it would just be the testament of me just trying to get the master's. It would mean a lot to me, you know. And right now, yeah, I'm bad, but you can only go up from here, you know. And I really do. You know, I used to like saying ifs for this stuff. You're gonna go to sleep. All right, good night, bro. Goodbye. I do like to say ifs for this because I really don't know what's gonna happen in the future, but I want to be hopeful, man. I really want to be hopeful. The plan is I get good at this before I go to uni, so it's just a bit easier because I'll be learning stuff. I'll be learning more maths and stuff. And then, yeah, I struggle for 4 years because I'm doing integrated masters. I've even started uni. I struggle for 4 difficult years. Yeah, I get my masters and then I look into the business side of things. I end up somewhere I really like staying. Yeah. Believe? Yeah, I do believe, man. I don't think if it was for you guys, I don't think I would have even kept that goal alive. But I do believe. I'm gonna try to stream as much as I can for as long as I can in the session because I really need to finish this so I can go use what I learned to build projects. Thanks for subscribing, man. I really appreciate it. Like, a lot. I really, really, really appreciate it. But goodness. I'm gonna try to stream as much as I can. I do have work. The day after tomorrow. But it's not even hopefully that I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I am gonna stream tomorrow. And the days that I do have work. It's just that it won't be as long as this. Unless I try to find time for it. But yeah, thanks. Thanks guys for watching. I'm saying turn on the notification bell. Thank you. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for watching. It's been real.